All right, first impressions on the Dymon Pickleball Carat 14. This is the first Kevlar core paddle with a full Kevlar face. No blend on that face, it's just full Kevlar. Really consistent. Sweet spot. I'm trying to hit it out on the edge on purpose. Their previous models of the Mayhem paddle had one of the most consistent sweet spots I've ever experienced. This feels to be the same. It's a really interesting feeling with that Kevlar core. We're able to leave that in the thermoforming process and get it even all the way out to the edges, because that Kevlar core doesn't melt the same temperature. That is really, really interesting feel. Okay, I'm speeding it up a little bit now. See how much plow through and power I have on this. It's a 16 millimeter. Wow. Getting a lot of shape there. Got to be over 2,000 RPMs easily. Well over. Just enough plushness there, like a lot of Kevlar blend paddles, with that Kevlar core mixed with it. Just effortless power. Wow. Effortless power. Let's try a backhand with that. It's nice. That's in by 2 feet. A lot of shape on that. Just clearing the net. Just a diving backhand roll. One-handed backhand. I'm no good at that, am I? Wow. Nobody's getting that. Just nice. A roll on that. Those balls are 2 feet in. Seeing those waist high with that type of pace, and they're 2 feet in. Similar experience paddles get that kind of shape. We're looking at well over 2,100 RPMs to get that type of shape. Just great shape on that. Yeah. The 14 karat pressure, time, full Kevlar face. Check them out. All right, the Hitman series. Can you get a load of that? Same Kevlar core, full Kevlar face as the Carat series. This is actually the 16 millimeter. The Carat that I was hitting earlier is actually the 14 millimeter. Let's see the difference. I can feel it between 16 and 14. Some paddles it's very distinctive, others it's not so much. Only a couple of paddles in the industry do I prefer the 14 over the 16, and one of them just happens to be the Mayhem 5.5-inch handle model from Dymon as well. For some reason, with my style, the 14 millimeter just fits me better. Play a lot of 16 millimeter paddles also. I think the sweet spot on this 16, just a tad plusher. Just a tad more. You really gotta feel it right off the sweet spot. There's one right off the sweet spot. Right off the sweet spot. Yeah. I mean, those are just little hybrid third. Let me go to the outside corner. Oh, yeah. Just a little hybrid third there. Yeah. Beautiful touch. Yes. Oh, I might like the 16 more. Might be one of those things, you know, when you get up into your 50s, some days you show up at the courts and there's some high level 30-year-old guys that can smoke the ball. And you have to just be able to old man ball them to death and slow it down. A lot of days like that, I'll pull out the 16, just hit some feathery shots on them. Other days, I'm feeling a little rambunctious. I'll pull out the 14. I'll light them up. Yes. All right, guys, let's take a look at these side by side. You see the graphics differences. The Hitman series is the 16 millimeter version. This one is the 14 karat. The 16 karat would be the 16 millimeter. I've been hitting that 14 millimeter. Randy King coupon code over at Dymon Pickleball will get these down to about $160 out the door. It's a pretty fair price, I would say. All right, catch you next time.